Welcome to video number 3, where we are going to talk about building your story. First things first, if you haven't already, download your copy of the DocuFamily interview guide. This is going to be absolutely crucial to everything I'm going to talk about in this video. Pretty much this document goes hand in hand with everything I'm about to explain. It walks you through which stories in your life you should talk about. You've got life value prompts inside of here, lifetime events that have happened that you should talk about. In my opinion, there is untold amount of value in this. You can download it in the description below. First, we need to talk about the hero's journey. This is a concept talked about by Joseph Campbell. This is a guy who published a book called The Man with a Thousand Faces. What Campbell did is he studied thousands of mythological stories and searched for the similar storytelling elements in all of them. What he found after searching through thousands and thousands of mythological stories was that they all share the same 12 elements of storytelling, which he calls the hero's journey. Now, if you've never written before, focusing on 12 different elements of storytelling can be a really difficult thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you the 4 most crucial components that Joseph Campbell found in all aspects of storytelling. Number 1, inner conflict. Number 2, a leap of faith. Number 3, overcoming obstacles and fear. Number 4, lessons learned and treasures gained. Now I'm going to show you a very simple way of how you can use these 4 principles in your story. Joseph Campbell once said, "The cave you fear to enter lies the treasure you seek." The sentence itself represents inner conflict. You have a certain desire to achieve a specific goal, or in this case, a treasure, and a cave stands in between you achieving that goal. Not a literal cave, of course, but usually insecurities, uncertainty, and fear are all things that scare us away from accomplishing our goal. What makes a compelling story is always the leap of faith. The willingness to battle head-on those same insecurities, facing unknown challenges, and accepting the possible risk of failure. Next are obviously the challenges you faced. What were the external forces that prevented you from accomplishing your goals? How did you conquer them or not conquer them? If you think about a moment in your life where you took a leap of faith, you already have an amazing story. Failure happens to everyone, and frankly, just makes for a better comeback story. A lot of the time, we don't even recognize in the moment when we take a giant leap of faith. They never seem like these grand adventures you see in the movies. A lot of the time, we make decisions that significantly impact the entire rest of our lives, and we don't even notice. So the one piece of advice I would give you is to think about your past and scan for the emotional moments in your life. Your emotions almost always relate directly with the hero's journey. Inner conflict, for example. The do I or don't I decisions in life usually filled with a lot of emotional anxiety. The leap of faith is a moment of mental clarity and power when you have finally decided on a course of action. I mean, facing challenges. This one's exactly what you think it is. Anger, frustration, sadness, loss of hope. All things we feel when we experience failure. Or maybe you conquered your obstacles and you're filled with excitement, happiness, joy, and life fulfillment. Once again, scan for the emotional moments in your life and you'll find your hero's journey. I'm going to leave you with one final instruction. When you fill out your interview template, include as many emotional words as possible in the stories you want to tell. There's a big secret behind this, because anybody can make a list of factual events that happened in their life. But what distinguishes a list of facts from a compelling journey of who you are the emotions behind your actions. For example, it's not the fact you married your spouse that matters. It's why you married them. Hey guys, quick editor's commentary right now. I just watched the same video you just watched, and I noticed that it was a little bit vague, so what I went ahead and did is in the description below this video, I went point by point, and I wrote down the exact things that you need to think about when you start writing down your stories. And I also included an example, a personal example of me telling a story of how it relates to the hero's journey and how you can do the same. Hope that helps. It's in the description below. Check it out. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. Feel free to share it with friends and family. And I will see you in the next video where we will talk about how to properly set up an interview.